Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new format release call. We made a few changes, made the thing more interactive and hopefully more transparent. If you have feedback, please don't hesitate to share that with us. Without further ado, handing off to Mathieu.
Okay, hi everyone. So let me share my screen. So you should see the release planning right now. Okay, and zoom a bit. So the idea now with the new format is on the left, we have all the pull requests and issue that has been closed and merged the last week, the last days. And the idea is to move them to the right release column. So there is this column, it's the current release that we are working on it for this week. And the column on the left, on the right, sorry, is the next one scheduled on the 4th. So yeah, so the idea is to move these issues from this column to one of these two. So, okay, let's start with the first one. So Flatcar fails to boot on AWS and for instance types. So I think it has been solved. Jeremy is not here, but if I recall correctly, it has been solved and it's currently fixed in. Okay.
In all channels, yeah.
Okay, so let's move it here. So the ignition stuff, I think it's also merged and currently being shipped into alpha with the ignition v3 stuff. So we can move it. Same thing goes for this one. Jenkins run test on additional instance types. Not sure what's the status on this.
Yeah, it's done, but I don't know. It's not really part of the release. It's release testing. We can put it into this column anyway, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. It's not part of the operating system actually, but yeah, it's quite done. So maybe we should define a new column for this kind of stuff, which are not directly related to the OS. This stuff was with ignition converter lib and has been merged and ready to be shipped in v-alpha. OpenSSL CVE fix for v3 and v1 has been fixed and currently being shipped into the release. The sysx level for Flatcar, Kai, I think it's done too.
Yeah, also for alpha, yes.
Okay.
So OpenSSL was for alpha or for all channels?
So the Ubuntu version Ubuntu 3.02 was for the version alpha and beta, for the release alpha and beta. And the Ubuntu 1.1.1 was only for stable because we did not migrate yet on v3 unstable. So it was a backport on the unstable.
Yeah, that was a security fix, right? Or...
Yeah. It was in both cases, it was a security fix. Make use early, but on directory, it's done, I think.
Yeah, also done for alpha.
Okay. Update to systemd for Flatcar.
Yeah, that's not done because we had to revert it now again.
Okay, so let's keep it maybe in this column then.
I don't know what's the path forward. Since it's working with 250, I think we could try to find the commit that fixed this issue and backport it to systemd stable to 49. So should I create a new issue for this?
I see there is an
pull
request submitted by Jeremy.
That's for the symptom, and it hides the problem again. So that's
so yeah, maybe we can
use now.
We can open an issue and gather all the elements into this issue.
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, so let's keep it in this column for the time being. Enable systemd sysx service. So the PR appears to be closed. So what's the status on this? I think Kai, you worked on this one.
Yeah, it was part of another PR in the end. Yeah.
Okay. So let's keep it.
It's also in the release column, you can say, but it's also fine to remove this somehow from the board.
Okay. Update Mason, it has been done, if I recall correctly, and it has been merged. So let's move it there. Profile cleanup for updated package from 2018, it has been done and part of the release. Same goes for this one. CI automation, filter remove non-putable ASCII. Okay, it was for the CI automation stuff, part of a containerized SDK. So not sure. Also, it's not really part of the release itself. So not sure, Tilo, if we should move this one to the release, or because yeah, it's not in the operating system actually. So
I think it's a nice way to kind of rubber stamp it and close it.
so you would move it into the release column?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Container D. Dongsu, you worked on it. So Flatcar 3139.
Yes, it's
ready to-
done. You can move it.
Okay, nice. Support state-lib and lib64 layout. I think it's done too.
Yeah,
So
that's the same thing as the
use the
own
latest
direction.
Cola. Okay. CI automation, use the latest Cola from Chorus overlay. Don't remember what was this one.
Yeah, I think it's also good for the release column, and then we have the overview of like what we worked on in this cycle, maybe.
Okay.
It's instead of removing it from the board.
Upgrade Docker in main branch, so it's done, and
Yes.
it's part of a release of the current release.
Yes.
Okay. Crypt setup. So Cyan did that, if I recall correctly. Yeah, and it's part of the alpha. Yes, it's in the alpha. README. Well, it's not really part of the OS, but yeah, let's move it to the release. Linux firmware.
Yes, it's done.
Okay, for the current. Once again, this
Yeah,
one.
one of these, yeah.
Yeah.
Also one of these.
Okay. The payment date.
Yes.
Okay. REST.
Yes.
Okay. Private network support. So yeah, it has been merged, and the Intel microcode, I think it's for the next release.
Is
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's been tagged. Okay. SE Linux SSSD package, I think it's go in there, if I recall correctly. Yes, it's still in the main branch. The PAM base stuff. Okay, it's part of the current release. And finally, the crypt setup stuff I just merged today, going to be in the very next release. Okay. Not sure if it was the expected workflow, but we did it.
Thanks.
So anything to add for the current release or stuff like that?
Did we call out and that's something that we still need to think into the release board, and that's the transition of things from alpha to beta to stable. It's not visible right now, just the new stuff, right? So there's the pretty amazing and I think very much desired C groups V1 provisioning option, which we're gonna move to stable for this release. So I think we should call that out. And other than that, great work, folks. Very nice release.
See you guys.
Okay, then see you.